What's up guys? So in this video I'll be talking about my latest leg workout as well as my injury. Okay, so as you all know, I went on a trip and I think that is when I got this. So I used to travel for hours and hours on a bus and I was always seated there. Okay, so maybe I got the injury because of that. You can see from the image I have rounded one area of my quads. That is where I got injured. Okay, that is where I had severe pain for a while and I was not able to squat like even below parallel. Okay, even close to parallel. When I went close to parallel I used to get the pain. So I don't know what that injury was. So in this video I'll be showing you our leg workout. At the same time I'll also be talking about dealing with injuries. Now you can see the weights and sets and everything and exercises on the screen, but in the background I'll be talking about injuries. Now there are many ways you can get injured in the gym because of wrong form, lack of warm up, or lack of mobility, or you can also get injured out of the gym like me, like from nowhere you start getting pain out of nowhere. Okay, so in those such cases where you get pain outside the gym, what I would recommend is you get inside the gym. Okay, you get inside the gym and try out doing exercises. Now for example, if you are getting pain in your lower back, okay, start doing deadlifts. Okay, maybe very lightweight. I was literally trying squatting with one plate which is 20 kgs. So start off with that. If you get pain again, then stop doing it. But if you got the pain or you develop pain inside the gym because of some wrong form or while you tried some heavy weights, I highly recommend you stop doing your workout right at that time. Then go to some physiotherapist, a good physiotherapist who can fix you. Okay, if he gives you some reasons like it's too dangerous, you don't go to the gym or something, then you should change that person. So usually people, especially doctors, I don't think you should go to a normal physician. Okay, so they will only tell you to take some painkillers, and you guys know what happened to me when I took a painkiller. I got severe infection or allergy because of that. So don't just go to a doctor and ask for advice. Go to a good physiotherapist, a good reputed physiotherapist in your area, and then ask him for a solution and tell him how you got that pain. Tell him that you are not doing the exercise properly. In my case, I just got that pain suddenly, maybe when I came back from the trip. So I had no other choice but to get through that or work through that pain. So what I did was I did only very lightweight for my legs. I was doing only leg extensions with very less load, and which you'll see the same way which I'm doing in this video, and hamstring curl. So I was able to do knee flexion. I was able to do like exercises like Romanian deadlifts, and I was able to train my hamstrings and glutes. Okay, so knee flexion was not a big deal. Only the knee extension and even like holding it isometrically was the pain, is what caused pain for me. So here I'm like, you can see I'm doing some weights which is 130 kgs for 2-3 reps, which is easy for me usually, but because of this pain which is actually almost gone now, I think I have like 5% pain now. So that's all I can say about injuries. So remember how you got the injury. Now for example, if a football player gets an injury, right, you can see so many football players getting hamstring injuries all the time. Okay, so there are two ways that injury can happen. Hamstring injuries usually don't happen because of getting hit by some player or something. So hamstring injuries, just they get an injury just like that in the middle of the game. But there are certain injuries like ankle and knee injuries which can be caused because of twisting, or some player comes and hits you and you twist your ankle, or you twist your knee or something. So know how you get the pain, and football players these days come back very fast. Now hamstring injuries can take around 8 weeks or even less than that to recover. Okay, 6 weeks these days in the Premier League and stuff. So there are ways to get over it if you meet some well renowned or well reputed people and learn how to fix that. But if you don't know how you got the pain, and if it's just pain that you got outside the gym, then as I told you, get through the pain and learn how to recover from it doing some stretches, or just don't lift heavy. Keep your ego at the side of the door, which is very hard for me usually. So I did it and I'm absolutely fine now. I'm able to play football. I'm able to squat properly. I'll get back my strength very fast. So that is all about injuries. Now one more topic, leg extensions. Some people don't like leg extensions, okay, because they say they get knee pain. I know that, but if you use moderate load, you won't be in any kind of trouble. Now, this is, I found this on Omar Yusuf channel via Alberto Nunez. So I'm doing like 15 reps or 12 reps very slowly with light load. Now training calves. Two best exercises for gastrocnemius muscle is standing calf raises or leg press calf raises. I don't have standing calf raises, so I'm doing leg press calf raises. Now you should remember that gastrocnemius muscle acts on two joints. One is your knee and one is your ankle. So you should always remember that if you are bending your knees a lot, then that muscle won't be worked. So it's a biarticular muscle. I'll leave a link to a couple of videos from Suneet, so you can watch those videos. It's a training masterclass for calves. Okay, so you can see that I'm trying to keep my knees as straight as possible just to activate my gastrocnemius. So if I bend my knees, then you won't exert force from your ankles. Okay, so remember that much. So after that we did some seated calf raises. Again, seated calf raises, I have this machine, that's the only reason I'm doing it. That soleus muscle is a very small muscle, and this is all just to get some work done in the gym. If you don't have this machine, it's absolutely fine, don't go in search of this, and just because your gym doesn't have it, don't change the gym. Okay, so training your calves like 2 to 3 times a week is absolutely fine, guys. Your calves will grow, and usually people with tiny calves don't actually work them. Of course genetics matters, but come on man, genetics matters for everything, so just train them. Oh, guess who is here? So Manesh has also started training, and he's going to get back soon. Here he's performing some chest. Yeah, so that's all for the workout, guys. After that I went on to some hamstrings. So this was a heavy workout, right? High intense workout because of squats. So I did hamstring curls. Anybody who has faced problems with the hamstring curl machine, seated hamstring curl machine, let me know. I really struggle with this machine, guys. I'm not able to put the lock and start doing this exercise peacefully. So I was just laughing around with Suhas. So yeah, again, for this exercise, perform the movement in a controlled way. Okay, don't keep on doing it very fast. So simple, don't change anything, just hold the grip very hard, or hold the whatever I'm holding in the side, and just perform it properly. So what I like to do is, if I'm slipping, I tend to slip off, okay, because of the material of my shorts. So I like to hold it on the locker or whatever you want to call it, and just do it very slowly. And the load I'm using is around, I put it in the number 10 or 11. Okay, so I think if one plate is 5 kg, it's 11 into 5, whatever. So this is all we did for the workout, but then I thought, why not hit some booty? Okay, so who doesn't like booty? So this is a very good exercise, especially for girls, to hit your glutes. This is a glute kickback machine, and very soon you'll see Suhas zooming in on my butt, and just to show that my glutes are being worked. So very good exercise, try it out. I just started incorporating this, and if you want to hit your glutes in a more better way and promote hypertrophy there, I would recommend hip thrusts. Okay, hip thrust is also a great movement, but I find it slightly uncomfortable. I don't know, I feel it slightly in my lower back, and I don't like to do it. So a very good movement for your glutes. So that was all for the workout. I hope you got some information about injuries and training around injuries, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the vlog, something important or a sneak peek into my future. So that's all, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you liked this video, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the vlog. 9th of November, a historic day for India and as well as for the world in general, because let's be honest, Donald Trump won the election, so he is theoretically the most powerful man in the world, and now 500 and 1000 rupees notes are gone. So yeah, so guys, this is how the faces of the black money holders will be listening to the news. Okay, so I'll see you all after I comb my hair, and this is how I look. So I just finished combing my hair. This is how I look. I need a haircut anyways. So we are going to do some fun stuff on the channel this time. You already saw my leg workout, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play some football. I don't know if I'll play with some guys over there, but before you judge me, there is no turf. Okay, we don't have a good turf here. This is normal ground, but what I'm going to try is I'm going to try a crossbar challenge, and see how accurate and how good my footballing skills are. Okay, I'm not going to do all kinds of skills, just trying a crossbar challenge or maybe some free kick challenge or something. So let's try this out. I'll take you guys along with me, and let's see how it comes out. And also one big thing, guys, I'll be moving out of this place soon. Okay, in a couple of months I'll be moving out of this place. I'm not going to tell where, but yeah, I'm going to move out of the city. Okay, that's all I can say now. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next clip. And the ground is called Nehru Maidan. Maidan means ground. Okay, and Nehru, you all know who Nehru is. So yeah, I'll see you all there. So guys, this is how Bharat is looking. Look at his legs. I think he must be weighing around 3 to 4 kgs over his contest weight, and yeah, look at him. Look at his legs. Okay, so he's eating like, I think, 1 kg of rice every day, right?
1 kg of rice.
Yeah, 1 kg of cooked rice.
Never left the eggs.
Yeah, and he's still eating eggs.
No supplements.
No supplements. So if you guys want to see a video about the total money he spent, or the budget that you require to compete in a show and do pretty good and attain this conditioning, let me know in the comments box down below. I'll make a video with Bharat. And yeah, look, oh my god, look at him. Yeah, so I'll see you all in the ground. So guys, that was my mistake. I just banged it right over here. So first mistake already. So guys, we are heading to the ground, and yeah, so no traffic in Mangalore. That is the best thing about Mangalore, which I will miss after a couple of months. So it's actually easy to drive here.
So much traffic.
Yeah. Don't hold, don't tap. Oh, just go. Just
Video.
So one thing that you must know about me is I love football. I'm like a die-hard Manchester United fan, and I follow Indian football as well, even though we don't get live telecast all the time. So I really love football. I'm very passionate about football, even though I was not good enough to play for some big teams or whatever. I really love playing it, and that's why I'm going to start involving a little bit of football fun for you guys, and because football is fun. Okay, so you don't need to have special techniques or anything. You can do a lot of things with one ball. So anyways, I went there, and as you saw, there was a match going on between some school teams, and it was very sad. But when the match got over at around 6 p.m, I went and we started warming up and stuff, and it got dark, and that is what I'm going to leave you all with. And I'm going to go again tomorrow as well, but I know this vlog will get delayed, which I don't want. So I hope you all like this video. If you want more of football challenges, let me know. I'm going to do it for you guys. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments box down below. One more reason why I'm playing football is for my heart as in I'm healthy, but to improve my heart health. Okay, so better than doing cardio in the gym, I thought why not go out and play football, because it's starting to get cooler here in Mangalore. Even though it's not very cold, it's like, okay, it's cool. Okay, you can play in the evening around 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. So that's all. That is why I'm playing football, for my health. And of course, at the end of the day, whatever you put in the gym, you have to use it somewhere, right? So I'm going to use all my quad strength to kick that ball. So that's all. Peace out. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll be back again. Peace.